Daddy, is there any other oil in my engine that needs changing?
Yes, there's oil in the injector pump that people often overlook changing. Often overlooked when people service their Nuffield tractor is the Sims injector pump, which actually has its own oil supply and needs changing when you change the engine oil. And probably as they get older, needs checking and changing more often. The drain plug is down here on the bottom and is a 13mm plug. The level plug is there and the filler plug is up here, which is a 15/16. And to drain the oil, we just get a 13mm spanner, undo that plug. I've cut a pop bottle in half there to catch it and drain the oil out. The pump holds somewhere around 300 to 400 cc of oil, but you can find that in your book. But it's not a problem because when you refill it, you do it via the level plug. And just give it a few seconds to drain out. While we're waiting for that to drain, also on the back of the pump here is a little bolt, banjo bolt, with a copper pipe attached, though they're often broke off by the time they're 50 years old. And that is, if you overfill it, or when the pumping elements get old and worn, start to pass a bit of diesel, any excess fluid, when it gets to that level, runs out the back. The oil's drained out now, so I can put the drain plug back in. Just nip that up, then take out the level plug, which is this one there, and the filler plug. I'll just wipe my hands. And refill with clean oil until it runs out of the level plug hole. And you just watch for it here, the oil will appear. There, it's running out. So now we can put the level plug back in. And the filler plug back in. I'll nip that up later. The general consensus on these pumps is that when they first come out, you only filled them with clean oil from new, and that in use, diesel leaking past the elements would keep it topped up, cover for any leakage, and the diesel would lubricate it. With time, as engines got faster, they decided that it should have oil in there all the time, not diesel. So the recommendation now is to change the oil every time you change the engine oil. On these old tractors, they probably want checking that the level's not disappeared somewhere fairly often if you're working them hard. Happy tractoring, everybody.